Tov Province is located around Ulaanbaatar, the capital city of Mongolia, in 74.8 thousand square meter area in the eastern central part of Mongolia, bordering with Hundi, Husbandry, Pogthang, Bogton, and Seling provinces. Communication, air and outer roads and railways go through the territory of this province. Therefore, this province boasts with better development of infrastructure. The administrative center is Zongmo town. It has approximately 90,000 residents in 27 sums and 79 bucks. Tov Province has been involved into the structure of Pogthang province before 1921 National Revolution of Mongolia. It was renamed as Bogton Mountain Province from March 1923 and as Tov Province from 1931 respectively. In 1931 to 1942, province administration joined into Ulaanbaatar city administration. Then it has been centralized in present Zongmo since 1942. Tov Province is one of the Mongolian eldest four provinces that celebrated 90th anniversary in 2013. Geographical features. Most of the territory for Tov Province is elevated 1200 to 1500 meter above sea level, such as Hundi Peak, Untitled at 2800 meter above sea level, Tosanzamar, etc. 16.4% of the total territory is forest, 36.5% steppe respectively. By geographical location, it goes into the Hundi mountainous areas and eastern Mongolian steppe regions. This province includes natural sightseeing such as Bogthang, Pogthang, Naglhang, Borkhunghaldong, Husbandry mountains, Moltsages sand, Recreational special protected areas, and Milchihat natural unique sightseeing. Bogthang, Pogthang, Naglhang, Borkhunghaldong, Husbandry mountains, Moltsages sand, Recreational special protected areas, Milchihat, and northern areas wide valleys are very suitable for land farming for its brown soil, while the southern part are steppe areas with hills and lower ridges. Fauna and flora. Mountains in Tov Province have different trees such as cedars, larch, asp, wicker, pine, and cottonaster leucas. In addition, there are many fruits such as Siberian crabapple, wild cherry, gooseberry, briar, some rare plants such as wild leeks, ramsing, wild onion, licorice, and some medical herbals such as gentian, plantain, rose roots, etc. There are registered 16 types of special protected animals such as deer, elk, mountain sheep, and over 30 types of hunting animals such as squirrel, marmot, fox, corsac, wild boar, lynx, and bear, and 10 types of birds such as grouse, wood grouse, partridge, snowcock, and swan. Central Region and Continental Ports Economic Development Corridor. Zongmo Town, Mongolian Central Region Support Center. Infrastructure. Hundi International Airport. New international airport is being built at 10 km from Zongmo Town, Tov Province, and at 43 km from Ulaanbaatar in the territory of Recreational, Tov Province. Line size 3600 meter. Parking lots 825. Terminal area 37,000 square meter. Tower height 41 meter. Pogthang Railway Project. Pogthang Railway Project is being implemented to create transit freight flows connecting Russia and China outside the settlement area, where a new railway construction shall be built into new airport of Hundi in the territory of Recreational Tov Province through Ulaanbaatar railways, Tolghat, Sungun, Sonsuglum ports that will allow travel through the southern part of Bogton Mountain to connect with Buying Railroad Junction to travel to Zamlingu directly. Within the framework of the project, research works have been conducted to create circle roads involving new settlement regions and to establish special lines and stops connecting Eyre City and Zongmo. Highway and outer road. Railway connecting Russian Federation and China, International outer roads in vertical axis connecting Asia and Europe go through the territory of our province near New Airport. Zoma town of Tov Province is connected with Ulaanbaatar through a highway. Wind power station. Wind power station of 10 megawatt capacity with 31 wind sources covering 14,000 hectare land of Selkut Mountain in the territory of Selkut is one source of electricity supply to provide the airport with electricity. It has totally 175 billion tugurg investment. Agriculture, land farming. Agriculture is the main economic sector of the province, as the most part of the province GDP, or 59 to 70% of total production, is occupied by products from animal husbandry and land farming. Upon intensive development of land farming, our province occupies one of the first places of seeds and vegetables production at state level and supplies Ulaanbaatar city population with meat, milk products, vegetables and other agricultural products. Our company alone supplies 17.8 to 30% of state-level total seeds, 34.5 to 45.3% of potatoes, 7.3 to 9.2% of vegetables, and 23 to 38.9% of fodders respectively. Tov Province meets its domestic demands of potatoes and vegetables fully and supplies annually 18 to 26.6 thousand tons of potatoes, 5 to 6 thousand tons of vegetables into Ulaanbaatar city market. Animal husbandry. Our province has totally 4.7 million cattle, occupying the third place at state level. Upon implementation of measures of animal husbandry sector intensification, the total number of cattle has reached 447.5 thousand pure hybrid cattle, 149,000 and intensified farmers' economy 355 respectively. Tov Province, Tourism and Recreational Region. Our province has 53 tour camps, 12 sanatoriums and 7 nursing houses. 90% of them run seasonal operational activities and 10% run permanent activities to receive guests and tourists throughout the year to serve with many interesting events. Over 80% of foreign tourists arriving in Mongolia receive the service of tourist camps of our province. Mongolian Autumn. Mongolian Autumn is held in July, the second month of summer, through organizing traditional 3 mainly games of Mongolia that are wrestling, archery and horse racing, and sometimes ankle bone shooting. In 2010, Mongolian traditional 3 mainly games was officially registered at UNESCO World Non-Material Cultural Heritage. Our province traditionally organizes its Autumn Festival on July 9th to 10th of every year in Zongma town, the center of our province. Tov Province, Ulaanbaatar city's supply and recreational region. Historical sightseeing of our province. Milchikhat. There is a high mountain cliff named Milchikhat with the image of tortoise in the territory of Tov Province at 65 km from Ulaanbaatar in the region of Recreational tourism region in the Hundi mountain special protected area. This 24-meter high cliff was previously named as Mungut Rock, Mungut Cliff, etc. Gunjinsum. Dovtendorj king of Mongolia devoted Gunjinsum monastery to his spouse Hichengui Amrilangui Gunj Prince, the 6th daughter of Manchu king in Hamglang in the territory of Ertensum Tov Province at the beginning of Hukchulunigol and Barombayangol, one of the major flows of Tol River. Dotinghat. Dotinghat is situated near Mount Tufkhan, 20 km south from the center of Dilgarhansum, Tov Province, at 320 km from Ulaanbaatar. The poem by Tsogtaj was carved on this rock, known as Tsogtinghat Nibichik, rock inscription of Tsogt Prince. The rock has a root deep under the surface of the ground, and it produces a sound when it was beaten. That's why this rock is called Dotinghat. Local residents consider like Heaven Rock and highly respect this small rock situated in the small hills at the end of Tarmtsig Mountain and in the south side of Hotug Mountain from the main stream line of Mengkhal River. Every rock has its unrepeated sound, but you knock on the same rock twice, it makes different sounds. Therefore, the rock is named Doting or sounded. When we knock on the rock, the heaven usually gets angry and pours with thunder and snowstorms. Therefore, local residents don't touch the rock except soft rubs. Sonjumboltuk Chinggis Khan Equestrian Statue. Chinggis Khan Equestrian Statue is located at 96 km from Ulaanbaatar at the edge of Tol River in the territory of Tov Province at a place named Sonjumboltuk, a place of historical event. When Chinggis Khan lost his spouse and children to Horung Mirgid, he found a whip on his way to invade them. That's present Sonjumboltuk, where there is 40-meter high Chinggis Khan's equestrian statue with golden whip in his right hand and looking further to the sunrise directions. The biggest Mongolian traditional boot in the world. This boot is 9 meter high, 6 meter long and 2 meter wide. The size of the boot is 36 times 195 equals 7,605. The boot is suitable for 45 meter tall, 4.4 tons weight giant. To create this major boot, 225 heights, 4,500 meters of rope, 112 square meter felt, 72 square meter purline, 13 cubic meter wood, 300 liter of glue, 180 square meter canvas cloth were used. You can see this giant boot from the Chinggis Khan's statue at Sonjumboltuk in Irtnsom of Tov Province. Aglig Monastery. Aglig Temple, established by Prubhat, an honored cultural worker of Mongolia, and a Thankas and applique creator, and a museum of unique creature is located at 80 km from Ulaanbaatar in Dalingam at Nartbag of Bornorsum Tov Province. This temple is a temple museum built on a unique natural structure of Gard Mountain. This museum is rich with traditional images, thankas and appliques with images of legendary animals such as horned rabbit, five-headed fish, four-horned cow and sheep, horse head with single horn, six-horned antelope, mountain sheep with a single horn, etc. In addition, you can see interesting images and creatures made by Mr. Prubhat and his students such as mutant animals. Gard Mountain structure, major rocks and interesting wood images were repaired and carved into different images such as tiger and Garuda. Hostai Natural Restricted Areas. You can drive 70 km to reach Hostai Restricted Area from Ulaanbaatar. It's located at the border of Artumbolug, Argland and Bayangaisons of the province. Since the implementation of a program to acclimatization for the only type of wild horse of the world, Mongolian Taki horse from 1992, Hostai Mountain presently has the biggest number of wild horses in the world, approximately 500. In the neighborhood of Hostai Mountain, you can also visit Ungtin Hoshu deer stones of Turkic period and tumuli of Bronze period or 2nd to 1st centuries BC. You can visit and take photos of Ungtin Hoshu, tumuli and square tombs. When wild horses arrive in the evening to drink water, you can also take photos of wild horses and their newly born youngsters. You can also hike through mountains to take photos of animals, flora, birds, and visit herder families on your way, and to get interested in preparation of Mongolian traditional milk products and felt making ceremonies. We have unique nomadic traditions and culture in the world. The unique culture of Mongolians is their mother tongue and Mongolian script. Mongolian script is included into a list of the world's 7 unique scripts. Mongolian script is basically a human script. Therefore, all the letters and scripts include human images and organs such as head, crown, stomach, and shin, etc. Mongolian long song and horse-headed fiddle. Mongolian long song and horse-headed fiddle were registered into non-material cultural heritage of UNESCO in 2008. Mongolian long song is considered to connect the land and sky. Through singing for many centuries, this song absorbs huge amount of energy and force to it. Therefore, singing the long song grants Mongolian people with great energy, while horse-headed fiddle remove all the bad energy and something bad from the home, family, and mind of people. Throat singing and contortion. Mongolia boasts with its throat singing throughout the world. There are 4 types of Mongolian throat singing: kharkira, or sounds from the deep chest; whistling, or sounds from oral cavity; normal throat singing, or sounds more than nose; shakhai throat singing, or sounds from the depth of throat. It's available to play all the classic music and creature of the world in throat singing. In 2010, throat singing was registered into non-material cultural heritage of UNESCO. One of the prides of Mongolian history, culture, and art creature is contortion. Unique movements and performance of contortion that show the outstanding patience, possibilities of human, physical strength and motion are not available for anyone. Therefore, contortion is considered art of patience and braveness. Welcome to Tov Province.